Hey everybody, Tim here with today's review of Doctor Who, story number 32, The Underwater Menace. So this story is 4 episodes, 2 of which are missing, and it's kind of funny because it's the first story, or the first episode and the last episode that are missing. The middle 2 are intact, and the one of those were like recently discovered within like the last few years. So that's kind of cool. In fact, the first time I think I ever watched this storyline, I don't think it had been discovered yet. So it was fun to actually watch it intact. Overall, I think it's an okay story. It's not great, it's not bad. A lot of these early stories are just kind of par. They are what they are. Overall, this one is basically, it boils down to the crew go to Atlantis, and the Doctor runs into one of his old friends, or somebody he clearly knows, and he has decided that he wants to raise Atlantis out of the sea. And it's kind of interesting because he ends up writing a note, and in the note he writes something like "Vital secret will die with me," because they condemn him to death at one point, and he's like, "Vital secret will die with me, Dr. W." And it's kind of one of those little shout outs to, is his name actually Doctor Who? So that's kind of cool. So overall, at one point, Polly gets kidnapped because they want to give her gills, and then when the Doctor starts talking, I think it was Zardon or something, the Doctor starts talking to his old buddy. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna raise Atlantis," and the Doctor's like, "How are you gonna do that?" And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna drain all the water out of the ocean," and the Doctor's like, "What? Excuse me?" And the Doctor even says, so you're going to drill a hole to the center of the earth where it's really hot and drain the water so it evaporates. And he even has this little demonstration where he puts a pot over some boiling water and it blows up. And he's like, so you're not going to raise Atlantis out of the sea, you're just going to blow the world up. And the Doctor's like, yeah, I mean, that's what I meant, yeah. And so most of the episode, or the storyline, is the Doctor just trying to stop him. And at one point he gets arrested, and Jamie and Ben are putting the mines to work, and Polly, like I said, Polly ends up getting kidnapped, and they try to give her gills. And we meet these weird mermaid ocean people at one point. This episode was kind of all over the place. It wasn't just one standard story. Like I said, it wasn't the greatest story ever, but it definitely wasn't the worst story I'd seen. And then when we finally get to the end, they're betting the Doctor doesn't know how to control the TARDIS, or whether he does or not. And he's like, "Of course I do, watch this." And he pushes a button and it just spirals out of control. And it's kind of the cliffhanger to get us the next one. Overall, I would say it is definitely worth a watch. I'm kind of a sucker for Atlantis. Anytime it's brought up within anything, I'm usually really interested in it. But this one was just kind of meh. For those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? Would you guys want to see an animated version of the missing episodes, or not a real priority? Go ahead, let me know. Thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys next time for the Moon Base.